weight class in this one?
I'll be honest, I only wanted to fight Eric because he had asked originally to fight Bobby, and I was like, you want to fight one of my teammates? I'll fight you.
I mean, can you picture Eric Monn fighting at 185? Because this is a middleweight bout.
This is a middleweight bout. And when I fought him, it was 175.
Eric's only 4 feet 11 inches tall.
He had to ride here in a car seat.
They won't let him ride roller coasters.
There's even a sign over here for we used to be some kind of amusement park here for you must be this tall to ride. I don't think we should put Eric through that before we send him into the cage. But Eric does a good job. I mean, whenever you're a shorter fighter like that, right, you got to be able to work overhands and kicks on the outside, right? You can't stay and exchange straight punches with taller fighters. And Eric did a good job of that with me. Every time we were in the pocket, he was throwing hard shots, hooks, and overhands. He was even able to catch me a few times. And when he fought Cole Ward was obviously quite a bit taller than him too. We saw him doing a lot of good work with leg kicks in that fight.
And you know, we see here his opponent, Emmitt Ruggles, waiting for him in the cage, or in the ring. And he's out of a really legit camp. He's training under Brandon Connolly there in Chillicothe, Ohio. I've been really impressed with all those guys so far.
Yeah, the first time I had gotten to see anybody from that gym was when we got to call Connolly's fight with Billy Poe, which was one of my favorite fights that I've ever watched, let alone live. And you know, he's got Connolly in his corner, so you know he's got some big experience in there.
I think Eric, to tell you the truth, took this fight because, you know, he was supposed to fight a month ago in Catlettsburg, and his opponent, that fight ended up falling through the day of the fight. So Eric was completely gutted.
Bout number 6. Fighting out of the blue corner.
Nothing more heart-wrenching than making weight and then coming back the next day for the fight and everything falling apart.
Emmitt Ruggles. And fighting out of the red corner from Argilite, Kentucky, weighing 184.4 pounds, Eric Monn.
Still reigning best chest hair in NLC, in my opinion.
I thought he was wearing a sweater. And they touch gloves. Look for Eric to have a really low kick heavy game tonight.
There it is right off the
bat. And he checks it. First low kick gets checked by Ruggles.
Eric staying in his face, though, forward pressure.
Good left hook by Ruggles, though. Good short left hook
as well. Oh, and a couple of leg kicks and that head kick from Eric.
And a good straight right from Ruggles to answer. This is going to be a scrap.
And those push kicks are going to be a big.
Oh, beautiful combination from Eric.
Lands a big left hook. It starts off that combination.
He does a great job getting his head off that center line and ripping with hooks.
And you see Ruggles trying to use that push kick to keep the shorter man away, keep him out of the inside. Eric's eaten a couple of those already.
Nice jab from Ruggles.
Yeah, coming from up, right? That downward, upward angle jab. Eric catches him heavy on that leg again, though.
As Ruggles touches him with the left hook. This has been a competitive first round so far. And a straight right to the body from Ruggles. Followed by the teep and another right. And then Eric answers with a jab. Jab from Ruggles.
Oh, and a nice right hook from Eric in there. Ruggles back to work behind that teep. But Eric with a left hook again.
Now with Eric being the smaller man, you wonder, can he put a pace on Ruggles that Ruggles can't sustain? But Ruggles right now looks really sharp. He's tight. He's technical.
Oh, but Eric hurts him with punches again. There was several left hooks that landed in there.
He's got him in the corner now, too. He's got him trapped right where he wants him.
Good knee to the body by Eric. Eric working out of that plum with the knees.
And Eric adjusts his headgear and gets confident, raises those hands. That's one thing about Eric Monn. He truly enjoys it. He enjoys being in there. That's what he said before this fight. There's no place in the world that I'd rather be.
And he lands another one of those and another inside leg kick as well.
Eric Monn.
Eric Monn loves fighting, man.
Eric calls for the glove touch. Good sportsmanship from Monn there.
And immediately he's inside again. He's using that forward pressure. He's not letting Ruggles set up behind that teep too much. Good kick, but oh, nice front kick. That one he
clipped his chin.
Yeah. and then back to work at the body with it again. He needs to keep making that work. That's his biggest tool to keep Eric off of him, but Eric's slowly backing him up into the corners.
Needs to keep him on the back foot.
Yeah.
Try to just keep that onslaught, because once he gets ahead of him, it's going to be hard for Ruggles to get back.
And I believe Ruggles' leg is hurt. We see him kind of switching stances occasionally here, being very ginger on that left foot, and Eric hits it again, and then a left hook right straight behind it. Beautiful combinations by Eric Monn tonight. Ruggles doing a good job. He's still very much in this fight. Good teep again.
I've said it, and I've said it before. I think Eric Monn's the most improved fighter I've ever seen at New Line, judging by from his first fight to now.
And he's better between every fight as well.
He trains like a madman. That's the thing about the guy. He's addicted to it. And that's when you get really damn good.
You have to have, there's a quality to obsession.
Beautiful right hand, and then gets away from the counter. Eric calling him forward.
Calling him forward and spits out some blood. That's the sign of a man who likes to fight. He lands another one of those left hooks.
Calls him forward again, spits out more blood.
Eric is a tough, gritty fighter, and that can be tough to deal with as an 0-0.
When a guy's constantly in your face, never gives you room to breathe, it's so annoying.
And Eric might sport an 0-1 record in kickboxing, but he's had several boxing fights. He's had MMA fight as well.
I think this is his wheelhouse. I really do.
Agree.
I think he belongs here in kickboxing.
Good. He's using that elbow guard a lot, almost like the lead hand on a cross guard. It's a good tool for a smaller man to be able to get to the inside as he throws that spinning heel kick.
He spent so much time there at Heathen Clan.
By Ruggles, but
it's nice to have Eric come over and seek our approval. That's what every fighter should do between them.
And he goes for the hug again. Tremendous show of sportsmanship by Eric.
Nice straight left, straight left right through the guard of Eric Monn, though, by Ruggles.
And we see Ruggles
and a
now.
nice front kick as well.
Eric's playing behind that cross guard pseudo Philly shell quite a bit. He's using that to get inside.
Ruggles is having more success in the opening of this third.
He is. He's able to keep Eric away from him just a little bit. We see him switching stances to southpaw a lot, using that jab.
Well, this is where Ruggles wants to be, right here in the open at his range. When he starts letting Eric put him on his back foot when he's having trouble, like here.
Yeah.
Eric, he has to work his way inside on this guy because he's a much bigger man, longer man.
Oh, and he lands a nice front kick.
That front kick he's landed several times now, and it's quick.
Monn lands a clipping left hook over the top. I think that was mostly on the headgear. Nice head kick there.
That's a kick as well. If it lands right, it'll close the show.
It will. Eric drives him back into the ropes. A little under a minute remaining here in the third round. Ruggles needs some offense. And he looks like he's tired, but he's still in the fight.
Beautiful left hook from Eric. And let's see.
Jab to the body.
Eric's going to pour on the volume to close the show here. Good counter by Ruggles, though.
Eric's tired, too, but he's keeping up the volume.
Good
jab
body
to
shot.
The body.
Oh, there's that front kick again, and Eric gets caught trying to go for a Superman punch there. Calling his opponent forward and whiffs on a left hook.
Good jabs by Eric.
Oh, a little bit after the bell for that overhand right, but great performance from both men. Ruggles looked impressive as well.
I was impressed.
Especially for his debut.
Yeah, and you can see that, like, there's even like I said, even though he's 0-1, I think we had an experience differential here, and I think ultimately that was a big part of it.
That third round was close, but I think Eric took the first two.
Ladies and gentlemen, your judges have come to a decision. Judge 1 scores it 30-27. Judge 2, 30-27, and Judge 3, 29-28. For your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner, Emmitt Ruggles.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my friend and an absolute warrior, Emmitt Monn. Come on, you can do better than that. Eric, you've been on such a journey, and And I heard them say something a couple days before this fight. There's no place in the world I'd rather be than in here. Talk me through how you're feeling right now.
I'm on top of the fucking world right now. All props to my opponent here. His first fight, hell of a fighter. I know he'll come back way stronger and better than that. Thank you for the amazing fight. You pushed me hard. I trained hard for this.
I got one question for you. Time and time again we see you in here, and it seems like you couldn't be having more fun in there. So, what makes you love it so much?
I'm not good at anything else in the world except kicking ass. It's what I was made to do. It's who I am.
So your last fight fell through. You stepped up a weight class here, fought a very tough guy in Mr. Ruggles. He made his debut, but he was super impressive. Tell me what's next for you. We talked about it. You said you don't know how much longer you've got in the sport. You're an old man. Let's just face it. So what's next?
First of all, Mr. Ruggles, I know he trains with Brain Conley at the great gym. So even though it was his first fight, I expected exactly what he gave me. He busted me up. He made me work for it. That's what I expected. As for what's next, I'm coming for that fucking title, that 175-pound title, end of this year. As of right now, there's one man standing my way, Tyrone Kitchen. Get your shit together, boy, because I'm coming for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.